What's going on, everybody? It's your trainer Eric here inside the studio, and this video is going to be a little tip on how to possibly relieve your upper back pain. All right, I've dealt with upper back pain for the majority of my life. I have pain in between my shoulder blades up through my neck, and I've tried massages, chiropractor, yoga, pretty much anything I thought might help, and all of that has not compared to this little tip I'm about to give you. All right, and the good news is all you need is a foam roller. So if you're doing all those things, might only have to do this. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Go down on the foam roller, and you want to find a spot. It's going to be right here, right on the outside of your armpit, right between your shoulder and down into your side, right here. So put all your weight right onto the foam roller in that spot with your arm extended. You want to, if you're on your right side, your left leg is up, foot's flat on the floor here, and use this leg to kind of raise yourself up. And what you're looking for here is the trigger point. So you'll know once you're on the trigger point, it's going to hurt a little bit, but feel good at the same time. So kind of roll around till you find a trigger point. And the goal here is not to massage it. You don't want to be rolling back and forth on it like you normally would on a foam roller. Just find that trigger point. Once you have it, it's going to hurt, but have your elbow bent a little bit in. And the goal here is to pinch that connective tissue or your fascia. And once you do, you're keeping it right in place. And you're going to extend this arm out. So you're going to reach out at the same time, rotate that hand down and pull it back in. Do this about 5 to 10 times. And what you're doing is you're stretching out that fascia or that connective tissue, and you're giving yourself a relief. All right, do it on this side. After you do a few times on that side, switch it up, do it on the other arm, same thing. And the reason this works is why a lot of people have back pain in their upper back is their traps actually get pulled away from the spine because of this connective tissue is really tight. So it's actually pulling everything this way in towards your armpit, and your rhomboids, which are a muscle group that sit deep in your back underneath the traps, actually try to pull it back in. So they're constantly working, constantly in tension. And this will give that release, all right? So do both sides, and after that, to stretch out those rhomboids a little bit more, all you gotta do, the second exercise on the foam roller, go on your back, on your upper back, bring your elbows in, almost touching above your head. Here, then raise your hips up, and you're just rocking back and forth, all right? Again, that will relieve tension in your rhomboids, back and forth. So do both sides. On this side, reaching that arm out and rotating at the same time. That's a trigger point exercise. It'll kind of relieve tension, let everything come back to normal. Then stretch it out just a little bit more on those with the elbows in, and hopefully that will give you some back pain relief. So if you have any more questions on it, I'll be in here. Hopefully that little tip helps out a lot. I know a couple of you have been asking me about back pain relief, and hopefully this helps. Until then, I'll see you in the studio.